There's hundreds of thousands of houses out there, and I'm probably the least qualified person to be talking about them. So saddle up because I'm going to anyway. In no particular order, here's some cool houses I've found recently. Starting off, we take a dive into the Rainbow Oasis. This LGBTQ venue wears its pride openly with a lovely display of flags in the entryway. Heading upstairs is a luxurious bar, fitted with a variety of comfy nooks to socialize in. I love how each spot is well decorated, keeping the vibe colorful, warm, and richly decadent. If you're looking for a unique place to catch a bite, this sushi bar is Otterly amazing. It's an otter-themed restaurant with adorable seating arrangements, decorated with orange wood seating on green tatami mats. But the real attraction is upstairs, a tropical outdoor sushi bar transporting you to an island getaway. The theming here is just all around excellent, and kinda reminds me of the sushi bar from Dave the Diver. Speaking of getaways, if you're a Lalafell needing a vacation from the tall people in your life, you can check out this beachfront residence specifically designed for people shorter than Mikote. I happen to be quite biased here, but there's a lot of expert-level creativity going on. The lamps are made from empty steamed shumai and really fit the beechwood theme. The puffy clouds are just the edges of modern Mog seats. Even the sofas, which appear normal enough, are actually a custom combo of multiple items. Another Lalafell home that caught my eye is the humble Lalabode. Like the previous house, a lot of the furnishings here had to be sunk into the floor, forcing the creator to come up with custom solutions for each problem, making for unique arrangements that are worth noting and dissecting. The vaulted ceiling is also a nice touch, but really, I don't know what else there is to say. It just feels amazing to enter a kitchen with drawers I can actually reach. Don't jump though, or you might have a bad time. Speaking of bad times, you may or may not be in for it with this next house. It really depends on your choices. From what I've heard, the residents here are a friendly bunch, but be careful not to hurt anyone. If you make some good friends, some may even gift you spaghetti. Not all friends stay with us forever though. This chaotic shrine has been around since Heavensward, paying tribute to our dearly departed friend, Haurchefant. Unsurprisingly, this cathedral is quite a popular pilgrimage destination, so much so that the owner has started archiving responses to the guest book. If you happen to be in Cactuar, be sure to stop by and pay your respects. While on pilgrimage, you might also swing over to Malboro and pay heed to the Church of Pomism. This quaint place of worship is devoted entirely to the almighty Pom and boasts an impressive collection of Moogle-themed decorations. I especially like the Moogle door handles. Another small but impressive build is the A-lba'an Springs. I don't know how you pronounce it, I'm sorry. One of the few Goblet houses I've seen to actually be desert-themed. Inside is a cramped cave fit for a bandit hideaway. Venture deeper down and you find some impressive springs. Just be careful not to get lost. Another impressive spring can be found at Large Housegus. I randomly found this one while filming another house next door. The enchanting indoor garden takes a large house and flips its layout on its head with a custom staircase leading backwards to narrow hallways and side rooms, one being a hot tub that's practically fit for a king. Speaking of kings, have you ever been to the Squall house? You may already be familiar with these folks if you happen to catch any videos from Cloudy McDoom lately. Cloudy's FC is full of active, creative people who love to have fun and support their favorite streamer, and it shows in this house. Not only does Cloudy have his own personal office space, but there's plenty of places to live it up and get together for weekly activities, like watching anime. If you're looking for other cool ideas, you can also check out their private rooms. There's a ton to absorb here, and of course, check out Cloudy McDoom while you're at it. His machinima videos are top-notch. Is that how you say machinima? Machinima. But you know what? Why stop at one streamer's FC house? Let's go check out another of my favorite streamers, Shenpai, and their FC Take Flight. First impressions of this jazz club lobby give a calm, collected, reserved vibe, quite unlike its jubilant owner. The dimly lit bar with its rainy windows feels smart and hip, with small corners for residents to mingle. And in the basement lies a grand stage for all sorts of fashion shows and shenanigans to happen.
Shenanigans starts with a shit joke. It's funny. Please, it's funny.
I really like the greenery backdrop here as well as how the seating arrangements are handled. It's difficult to put up a large-scale production inside of a home due to character limits, so having the seating spread out evenly like this is actually really important. If you plan on visiting, be sure to check out the FC rooms too. There's a few good gems in there, particularly room number 20, 36, and 56. Okay, this next house, it's so unique, it's hard to put into any category, let alone describe it. But I'll Try. This house looks like someone dumped a pile of trash over a balcony and called it a day. This house looks like Memoria from Final Fantasy IX. This house looks like the nest of a brood of mimics. This house looks like a cat tree that took its name literally and decided to start growing. This house is so full of chaos that Jack Garland had an overwhelming urge to stab it. And yet, despite the chaos, it still somehow manages to have a bedroom, a living room, a dining room, an office, a library, and a kitchen. Who thought of this? Is this even a house? I honestly love it. I also love the Raetorium 2.0. I can't help but love this house for being fabulous. Either someone lost a bet or the person who made this is just having a laugh. I don't know. Kinda love it, even though it looks like something out of a late 90s Taco Bell commercial. Honestly, we need more houses like this. Another medium plot that caught my attention is the Imperium Standard. Despite being a medium, this designer piece is super small, with a scant 2 rooms and hallway, depicting probably the most traditional Ishgardian home I've seen to date. The windows, walls, and fireplace are all custom combinations that you have to look at hard to figure out. This is masterful stuff. House of Lumen is an FC house with a lot going for it. The friendly entry lobby leads to all the usual FC rooms you'd expect, but what I love most about this place is its creativity in the FC's private rooms. Each room becomes an extension of the house itself, expanding upon limited slots and space to include things like a war room, a spa, a cafe, and even a mini theater. If that's not enough to impress, everything was created exclusively on console, meaning no PC trickery. That's quite some dedication for these housing enthusiasts. Rounding out our list today is the Bookery. I've not shown many libraries yet, and I feel that's a mistake I'd like to rectify, and the Bookery has a few neat tricks up its sleeve worth mentioning. The library itself is full of character with books piled high and lovely reading nooks to the side. The basement took me by surprise because it's not really a basement and it's just kind of a small, cleverly built furnace room. And in the upstairs lies a hidden path to a secret laboratory. Pretty cool. That's all for me today. Here's some extra houses that need no introduction. Before I end this episode, I want to give a special shout out to hgxiv.com. This is a podcast website for housing enthusiasts that has been around for years. They have technical guides with all the latest tricks and glitches used for designing homes, as well as listings of designers and creative venues. It's safe to say that a lot of the houses I've been visiting so far wouldn't exist if not for them. If you also consider housing to be the true endgame, check them out. As always, thank you for submitting houses for me to visit. I stream every Sunday, checking out new plots and visiting random wards. Till next time, I'm Denmo. I make videos. Sometimes. See ya.